Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Terraria Let's Play episode. Today is episode number 24. And I'll first get this out of the way quickly here. The next person on the wall of commenters, number 13. And it seems just like, a few days ago that I had actually implemented the wall of commenters. But it's actually been a while, at this point. Anyways, number 13 is TechDude594. And if you do want to be on the Hall of... I keep saying wall, too. I did that in the last episode. If you want to be in the Hall of Commenters, make sure you go ahead and do, leave a like and everything, and comment, of course, That's the most important part, obviously, if you're in the Hall of Commenters. So anyways, in the last episode, I do want to apologize that the episode actually ended up being an hour long. I didn't really intend on it being that long until I... was editing and realized it was an hour long. And so today's episode I'm hopefully going to make a bit shorter. But we're actually going to be, I know in the last episode also I said we weren't going to be defeating another pillar for a while. But I did completely forget, and I don't know why, but I completely forgot about the fact that the Stardust Dragon, was a thing that we could make. So I'm actually going to go do the Stardust pillar, which in my opinion is the easiest pillar out of all of them. And I will show you kind of a little, like trick, I guess, to go ahead and defeat it really easily. And then I also need to mark where the music starts. Which should be soon. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and mark that here. Because, again, there will be another arena exactly the same as the one we built yesterday. Right... excuse me. Right here, eventually. So, yeah, that'll be cool. So let's go ahead, and we are in officially the Stardust area. And this, luckily, will also be a lot easier because we do have this. And there's the enemy I want. So let me go ahead and get rid of my UFOs. But it's actually that little star, this thing, the star cell. So if we use our daybreak, because the solar eruption will actually do it. So only the big ones actually go ahead and count towards the pillar. If we were to kill one of the small ones, it wouldn't. But we will go ahead and just kill these, right? And then they just keep duplicating, and oh, well, I just accidentally killed them all. But basically, you kind of get the gist of what you just saw there. Basically, you just killing, or you take one, right? You just take one, and then go out of the area, because they do continue to follow you. And hopefully, they don't die of the fire that I put on them. But anyways, so yeah, and you bring more over, and then you just kill those big ones, and then you have to account for the fire, at least, because I'm using a weapon that does that, and then we can just one-shot these guys. Basically, I'm just going to do a little time-lapse of me kind of cheesing the event, I guess, but this is really easy, and it does it pretty fast, and, if I get, like, high health, I'll probably, actually go back into the pillar area. But sometimes, like, when you have a bunch of them, they're actually hard to, like, get rid of. They're like a little pest. So anyways, I'll go ahead and do the time-lapse now, and oh boy, they actually, do a bunch of damage to me. So wait, hold on. Never mind, I thought that was a solar pillar. Wow. Yeah, this is a solar pillar down here. No, I thought it was an enchanted shrine. Anyways, I'll stop rambling and, make the time-lapse. Hopefully I don't die here, but I am going to go ahead and do some commentary, as we have gotten the shield down for the pillar, and I'm probably gonna die, and, this is a lot better than the solar pillar. I mean, obviously, during the solar pillar, I died a lot, You know, you probably remember that. That was one of the boringest things ever because it took us part of a live stream and I want to say like 20 minutes in real life time during the last episode, or not the last episode, 2 episodes ago, I think it was. Either way, we do have the Stardust Pillar going down here. We killed so many of those little, these little guys, so let's go ahead and finish them off. And I hear one of them still. Where is it? No, we'll just leave him down there. And then we did get a pretty decent amount of Stardust fragments, so we will go home now, go to our Ancient Manipulator, and hopefully be able to make both of them. Yes, okay, sweet. We can make both. So, this one, the problem with, using the start... Oh my gosh, excuse me. I want to get a burp counter. How many times have I belched or burped on camera? And if you count that, right? If you go waste your time and count that, then I will get in a Skype call with you and invite you to an episode if you go back through every single video and get a burp counter, because honestly, you waste your time. But anyways, the only problem with us using the Stardust Dragon Staff in our arena is the fact that, well, number one, I'm going to actually put this Spider Staff in here because I don't really use it much. But I keep getting interrupted. So anyways, the only problem with using is Stardust, and we will go over here, and let me just get these. I don't know why I clicked those so much. But let's go over to the arena, and I'll kind of show you. So basically, if there's no enemies in the, actually, we should probably get rid of our UFO and summon him as well. So you can just kind of see this here. But if we go up here, right, he goes down there to the enemies, but if there's no enemies, he kind of just goes around here, and he ends up hitting these dummies and sitting on them, and that actually does damage. And then, excuse me, oh my gosh. But yeah, he basically will knock us off occasionally. So if we go to these, though, they're also pretty good. Obviously, we need to have a decent amount of them, but sometimes they don't come up here, which is nice. So that's why I did go ahead and make both of those. And either way, they're actually pretty good. Oh boy, we have a hold on here. So if we have a Desert Storm, which for some reason, I was to say, for some reason the thing's not showing. Never mind, it doesn't show up here. I was to say, we could get one of those, like, sand elemental things to maybe spawn down there, but, I guess not. So anyways, since we only use the slimy saddle, when we're in the arena, I guess we'll put it there. And so the next thing we're gonna do is actually go ahead, and where is it? I was about to say it there, but I want to see if you guys can actually guess what we're gonna do. Yeah, and you probably guessed it. We're going to go make some more crowns and get some more king slimes, except we are going to do it over in the jungle just to see, you know, if we can get the jungle key. And I don't know why I looked in the souls chest for gel. So make sure you leave, no, don't cheat, but make sure you leave a prediction down in the comment section right now, if you're going to do it, whether or not we will actually get the jungle key from a few of these. Oh man, I was gonna go over there and get him. Well, he's gone now. So anyways, make sure you leave your prediction before we get over there, and whether or not we are going to get the jungle key from 5 king slimes, because I've thought, and Gabe commented something I guess I should talk about here right before I started recording, basically saying because we've had trouble in the past farming for souls, Souls of Light or Night or whatever, but we don't even ever need to farm out Souls of Night again. Well, hopefully not. But basically they said, you know, couldn't we farm King Slime out like underground in the cavern layer for souls? And I guess, I mean, I think we could. Honestly, I don't know if there's different requirements on. I just realized we're going to go into the vortex pillar here, so we need to go up. But basically, I don't know the exact requirements needed, really, for the, yeah, like the Souls of Night and stuff. But I think, honestly, it would probably work. So anyways, I'm going to cut back here when we're over back in that jungle area with the King Slime Summoners. Alright, we're about in the jungle here. I'll go ahead and make sure we're, fully in the jungle before we summon him. Right here, and I'm actually... Oh, an adhesive bandage. That's kind of random. But I'm not actually going to do time-lapse, obviously, because look how quick we just killed him. So there's one down, no jungle key. That's disappointing, to say the least. But yeah, let's just... Oh my god. I just saw... the Stardust Dragon just completely destroyed him. That was mean, Mr. Stardust Dragon. Like, you didn't even give him a chance to get up here so I could hit him. You just went all out. So, yeah, that's a thing. So there's 2 more left. I'm gonna put this recall potion in my inventory, because I don't want to accidentally use that. Oh, I thought he was just, like, super small there for a second. I didn't realize he was, teleporting. So, nothing yet. One more. The last one, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get the jungle key? Come on, jungle key, come on! No. Okay, well, it was a good idea, but, no jungle key today. Now, speaking of jungle key, and I talked about in the last episode, if you didn't watch all the way through the hour, because obviously I don't know exactly what point in the episode I said this, but, we need to kind of, like, start making more farms. Because, again, I talked about this before, multiple times in episodes, that I really, really, really want to basically make a farm for every single item-ish in the game, or at least, make at least a farm for every single biome or whatever. And one of the most important farms, is a money farm that's been kind of, I don't know exactly where it originated, but it, came about when the lucky coin and the slime staff were, becoming a thing. And so if you're, experienced, I guess, with Terraria, you probably already know what farm I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't, I'm actually, I think, hold on. So we need a water candle, I know that. But basically the premise is you get a slime, from the slime staff, which we don't have yet, which we will need to get, obviously, if we're going to use this farm. So, and also, let me actually bring some golden chests here for drops, because, number 1, this is an amazing way to farm out biome keys. Number 2, it's also an amazing way to farm out the, just gold in general and pirate maps and stuff. But basically, the lizard bricks will act as a jungle biome, and we'll have to do this in an ocean. And we'll probably do it in this one just because it's the closest. But, the jungle bricks acts as a jungle biome. And then we need crimson... I don't think it matters if it's crimson blocks. But I know we will actually have to... And let me go to settings here. Save and exit. We are going to have to go to our old survival, right? Created February... Or, yeah, February 28th. Which is when the series started. And actually, I just realized that it's the 28th today. Is it kind of weird that we're going back to our world exactly a month, kind of after we started? I don't know, it's a conspiracy. But anyways, yeah, this is actually kind of cool coming back on this world, because the last time we came back on this world was for the Goblin Tinkerer, which obviously was way before hard mode. So, yeah, we're back on this world, and I remember it. This is cool. This is... I'm, like, kind of freaking out here, because... I mean, we had some good times on this world before we kind of transferred. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this crimson ice. Or not crimson, for the purple ice blocks. So basically what we have to do, and this is good because that, the farm we're going to make can't farm out hollowed keys, but we already do have the hollowed key, which is cool. But basically we're going to have the jungle with the lizard bricks. We're going to make the crimson with the crimson blocks, and then a few blocks over, we're going to have a giant row of purple ice blocks, which acts as not only the ice biome, obviously, but also the corruption. I think I called it crimson multiple times already. So yeah, basically we can farm out... Ooh, we just got a lucky shackle. We can farm out all the keys except the hollowed, which we don't need, obviously, because we already got it. We don't really need the crimson either because we got it, but, we can still go ahead and do that. So in this episode, we are going to be building that, and I'm going to get 300 purple ice blocks, I think is about how much I need. for it to actually, you know, like, count as a biome. But I think we might only need 250, but either way, you know, it's whatever. So let's go ahead and save and exit here. And I realized last episode the episode was so long because we did things like this. Because normally I do time lapses and stuff like that, but we are actually, you know, talking for once on camera, which is, you know, kind of refreshing. But oh my gosh, there's another burp for the burp counter. But anyways, yeah, it's actually kind of refreshing because I do, you know, actually talk to you guys and not just do time lapses and stuff. So let's go ahead and where's the chests? Because I accidentally just quick stacked everything, of course. Tiki torches, why not? I don't know what else, you know, we're gonna use those for. Wooden door, check. And then lizard. Actually, yeah, no, we're not gonna take the wooden stuff because we're too good for that. We're gonna get some lizard-themed things. And I guess I'll build the farm first, and then I'll, you know, kind of decorate it more. But anyways, I will cut when we are over in the ocean. Alright, we are over at my old little farm here, I used to have, when I was trying to farm out, pirate maps, and, you know, when we were farming out pirate maps, we were way in the beginning of hard mode, obviously. So, I'm going to do a time-lapse of this arena. I'm not gonna talk as we build it. And I don't know why I just called it an arena. It's a farm, I guess. So yeah, anyways, I won't, you know, keep talking here, and I don't know why there's meteorite, but anyways, I'll just cut into a time-lapse. We have a solar eclipse happening, and I don't have any wood to make platforms, which is, you know, if I don't have platforms, the farm will not work, just, you know, how it's kind of made. And I don't know if I'm actually making the most efficient design, I guess you can call it, because I'm not actually looking at, you know, a picture of it or a schematic. I'm just kind of trying to make it off the top of my head here from what I remember. So there could be some, you know, editing I need to kind of do after I am done building this. So anyways, yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but a solar eclipse is happening, so yeah, that's kind of random. As far as I'm concerned, the farm is finished. So, now what we have to do is go back home, and I just realized I actually forgot to bring buckets, and I already have a platinum coin? What? And I just realized I also probably forgot to get all those blocks down there on the ground. But it's whatever. So let's go ahead, we'll put the Arapaima banners in here. And then I will go ahead and also put one up here, because we hadn't actually killed any. Or, not any, but we hadn't killed 50 until now. So now we need a bucket. We'll bring 2 just in case. And then I also need to bring lizard brick walls, obviously, to fill in the background of that area. And that's probably overkill, but it's whatever. What? I don't even know what I'm saying. I will come back when, we are over there at the farm, and I have, put all the banners and, or not the banners, the walls up and everything. You know what I mean. Right, I didn't actually look at the drop, so I thought I would, commentate as we pick this stuff up here. Just in case there was a key, but it does not appear there is. But there luckily are pirate maps, which we definitely need. Obviously, because number one, this farm, it's cool and everything, but we don't have the lucky coin or the slime staff at this point. So let me just go ahead and make sure this works first. So yeah, you can see all the Arapaimas, and eventually we'll have little slimes in there, which luckily will just stay in there. They won't, fly up to us. Basically, they'll just all funnel up to there as we stand in this water. And then we'll have our slimes with the lucky coin just hitting them constantly. And since, the baby slimes are only going to do like 1 damage, they're going to hit each enemy like... How much health do they have? 400. So they're gonna hit them like, taking into account crits. What? Taking into account crits. I would say they'll hit each enemy about 300 maybe times. Which is pretty cool. Obviously, 300 hits on a single enemy is a lot. When you have a lucky coin that gives you money. Hitting them. Oh my! You just see the way they jumped? How many enemies? 26 enemies nearby. That's kind of ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So anyways, I guess, because I don't want to make this episode too long, the only thing we're actually going to do at this point is go back to the house and farm out 3 pirate invasions in our newly built arena. And not the farm, I call that one an arena we have now. But yeah, so let's put the banner back in here. We do have a Platinum 24, which is awesome. We will go ahead and quick stack that in there. And since the pirates can't actually, like, clip through, we can use the Stardust Dragon, which will make this a lot quicker. And when I say clip through, I mean they can't, like, clip up, into this thing. While some Solar Pillar enemies and stuff, and bosses obviously can. And that's why I can't use the Stardust Dragon on them. But I can on this one. Another burp for the burp counter. So anyways, I will go ahead, turn on the traps here, and I will do a time lapse, and I will see you on the other side. And oh my gosh, this noise is going to be really annoying, so I'm going to apologize in advance. Actually just realized a pretty big flaw when it comes to invasions in this farm. And that's the fact that you need to have an NPC, and I don't know why I remember this, but I know I've had problems with this in past farms when I built that. And basically, you need to have an NPC present within, like, a certain amount of blocks, so I actually have to go build an NPC house. Yes, we have to build an NPC house somewhat over there. I'm not exactly sure how. Oh my god, I just almost got hit by the darts, because I just realized they're going to be coming all the way over here. And hold on. Hold on. Did I just see what I thought I saw? So, do we have all of our beetles? Yeah. Look. We only take 4 damage now from lava, so I guess that's kind of cool, actually. So anyways, pirates, yeah. And any invasion, actually, that needs NPCs close by. We will go ahead, go up here. We're going to make it somewhat high up so the guy doesn't, just die, like, right away from enemies, bullets or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and make it right about here. And obviously I will remove the excess blocks from there. So anyways, I don't really have anything else to say other than, me making this NPC house. So I'm going to do the time lapse and start it from here now. So yeah. There's no way. You've got to be kidding me. It takes forever to get the lucky coin. But not only that, I just noticed we actually have the golden ring and the lucky coin. That is sick. I was just about, prepared to come back in and say, well, I'll be farming off camera for the lucky coin, but no. Apparently, we don't need to. But the only thing, and I will actually make the coin ring here, because, that's cool. And what else can I... Oh, it's the gold ring. I'm like, what else can I combine that with? But anyways, yeah, wow. I'm, like, honestly in awe here that we actually just got that, like, already. That is something I have never done, after just a few pirate invasions getting that. So anyways, now that I'm kind of over the shock, I don't want to, make this episode too long, so I am going to actually go ahead and end the episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I just realized we got our first zombie arm, and we've defeated 2 of the solar pillars, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Did I just say defeated 2 solar pillars? Yeah, no. Oh man, sometimes... Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. I'm not sure the length of this, but hopefully it is shorter than the last one. Obviously, because I don't like, making episodes an hour long, and I'm sure you probably don't want to see episodes that are hours in, like all that. So anyways, I will go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy. We are getting really close to 50 subscribers, guys. If you could just, share the channel everywhere, get the word out. I did make an Instagram, mentioned that earlier if you want to go follow it. There is a little icon on the channel banner or in the About section of the channel. You can go ahead and, follow me over there. Well, I'm going to be posting some stuff. Actually, right after this video, I am going to be posting a little picture over there, and I might just post some pictures, of me doing off-camera stuff as well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I said that 3 times. I will see you in the next video. Peace.